Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Spring is here. Well, at least it feels like it. Maybe not officially by the number count on the calendar, but that's okay. We're going to unbox a bunch of items for the big annual spring haul, clothing haul for the closet, but I've got so much overload. I need an intake area. So we're going to make some minor adjustments into this closet. I'm going to take you behind the scenes where I look pretty crazy walking around talking to myself with a camera for some behind the scenes of commercials. We're also going to restock the refrigerator and make some lunch. If you're new here, my name is Rita Slanina. I am an actress, author, and lifestyle content creator. So come along with me, and today is Day in the Life. All right, team. We have a situation. Spring haul is coming, and this closet is about to look like a clothing tornado touched down again. Annually, I like to do some type of clothing haul. This year, we're going to do the spring one. We may do a summer bikini bathing suit one. Let me know in the comments below if that's something fun you would like to see. The last one we did was so hysterical because I was basically, it's just embarrassing, but that's a story for another time. So anyway, this year we're doing things differently and we're getting organized with this brand new shelving unit from Temu. It was reasonably priced. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it got here pretty quickly, and I actually really love the pink. Are you loving the pink? I'm loving the pink. So I'm going to try to assemble this with precision and skill of a master craftsman. Or, someone who skimmed the instructions and is winging it, which is more likely what I'm doing. So let me know in the comments below, what does your closet situation look like? Is it completely cohesive to how you move about getting dressed every morning? Everything's in its place, or is it just everything's everywhere like it's imploded? Because I seem to toggle between both of the prison of both of those situations. So I can never seem to find this space to figure it out. I have a problem. Okay, we have a problem. So that light fixture up there, once this top goes on it, you see, it's great. It's a grate. It's a grate, so that's not going to work with that light fixture. So I think, oh man, I think we have a problem. Maybe we rearrange one of these, like maybe move these. Oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. Sorry for moving the camera so fast. Over to here. Okay, okay, sorry guys, I need to figure this out, and then I'll pick up the camera again. Oh my gosh, you're like heathens. There you go. So now that I've had a chance to get outside and take a little bit of a breather, I've had a little bit of time to reflect on what I'm going to do in the closet / dressing room, and that makes me very excited. On another note, it's also got me thinking if the weather is going to really turn around and I can start planting my seeds. I did give it a go. I bought a bunch of things and they've all died. So I'm going to go with plan B and start doing these small... Rose, what's the matter? She's so sassafras. She does this every day, her and Blanche. But what I'm hoping to do is get my seeds started in my smaller terracotta pots. That is the plan I'm going to go for. Why are you running around screaming? Look, you're missing out. Look, you're missing out. Go. Such a sassafras. Are you gonna lay an egg? Is that what's going on? Ooh. So let me know in the comments below, are you guys starting your indoor seed starts yet? Have you begun? Are you working on a winter garden? I wish I had thought about doing a winter garden. These girls were not gonna let me do that by any stretch of the imagination. As you can see, what you're looking at is usually our tomato and herb beds that are sitting next to each other. This is typically where we're gardening from. So. What's the matter, Rose? So we got our blue egg, which was from Dorothy. This is Rose, I'm pretty sure. And this is probably Chicken or Blanche. So 3 down, 3 to go. So it was requested that you guys wanted to see like some of the behind the scenes of when we're filming for the commercials that I typically book. A lot of them are for brands and companies for commercials that push them out to social media like Reels and TikTok and Facebook and things like that, places like that, YouTube, and had some questions about how that works. So I work for a ad agency, an acting agency, and they're sort of the middleman for the companies who want commercials of UGC content. UGC stands for user generated content. It's sort of like they want to make it as real as possible, so they use the user, aka an actor who has experience in setting up shots, reading shot and script lists, and matching them all up and getting it all sent back within a quick
shot 6E
turnaround type of time. So while I can't tell you what these behind the scenes are for, you will hear us calling out shots, and those go alongside a list, and then we send all this back to the agency for the said commercial, and then on the other end those commercials get spit out, I guess you could say, for the company that hired the ad agency. So that's kind of how it works in a nutshell. I don't know if that helps explain it, but we do have a good fun time doing it. And if you're an actor, this is a fun way to keep working, keep acting, and get paid while you're doing it. And I would recommend any actor who's in a dry spell, not working consistently, get into one of these ad agencies to start working again consistently. I also thought it was great to share some behind the scenes of armchair chats in the office, but then I had an intruder. Hi! Here's some behind the scenes of the armchair chats that no one else gets to see. There's Mr. Jelly Bellies, who was in trouble for barking at Miss Dorothy for trying to get up on the bed this morning. This is my day in the life because hi, what are you? She is so funny. Yeah, I mean, I think your camera angle looks great, Dorothy. You look fantastic. Oh my goodness. I can't. Oh, honey, okay. She wants the lovies. We're just gonna have to deal with this. Hi. Hello. Don't poop on me, please. What are you doing, my little dinosaur? Yeah, the whole world must stop for you. Did you poo in here? Because I'm gonna have to deal with this. Okay, let's. All right, I gotta get to work. This is enough. Okay, so I needed to get out and do some grocery shopping. We do this once a week, but I stopped and snuck into the Tractor Supply. There were no little baby chickies, but y'all know I was looking because I want to come home with some more little feather babies. I know I've already been vetoed by the husband. Maybe we can help persuade him. Put in the comments below if you have any ideas of how I could convince him that we absolutely need some more chickens. Aw, why you make a sad face, Bruno? Hi, Bruno's. Aw. He's hoping to get some.
Oh yeah, look at this, girls. Ready? Ooh. Everyone loves having some radish greens. Yeah.
So this week when I went to the store, I wanted to get more fruit, more vegetables, bring in the aromas of spring with some, I bought frozen berries, frozen pineapple. I think I got some fresh pineapple that you don't really see there. The apple juice is for some smoothies. My husband makes a mean breakfast, y'all. Like, he makes a really good breakfast. Like, we do eggs, bacon, potatoes with jalapeno or habanero. Like, it's so delicious. I mean, heaven. Heaven, heaven, heaven. It is such a good breakfast. But I am feeling so lethargic after I eat all this amazing food every morning. So I thought it would be a good idea to switch it up and bring in more vegetables and more fruit into the diet and pull back on some of the heavier, greasier things. Not that that meal is unhealthy, it's absolutely healthy. I just want to kind of pivot and sort of align my eating with what's going to start coming in as the snow melts away and the sun starts to peek out of the clouds. Would you like to see some recipes that I'm going to try? I have this vegan cookbook from Boho Beautiful. I got it many years ago, and there's some dishes in there I haven't tried in quite some time, but I really think I'm going to give them another go. They're some really delicious ones, but if you'd like to see some recipes on here and some of the things I'm going to eat in the spring, I typically post them in my stories or on social media, in some reels throughout the week from time to time. But if you like it more in-depth menu style, I would love to share that with you if that's something you guys would be interested in. after a big day of shopping and getting everything put away where it needs to go, it was definitely time for a brunch. And today I'm doing a lox and bagel. It is literally probably one of my favorite breakfasts ever. It's a little bit lighter than the bacon, egg, potatoes that we've been normally having every morning. I'm also getting this cabbage ready to boil for later to roast for dinner. Um, and I figured while I was toasting the bagels, I would kind of chop this up and get it ready. It came out really good, actually. I never used to really like cabbage unless it was raw on fish tacos, but I've had it, my husband introduced it to me to boil it down, soften it, not down to a mushy, but like a tender crisp, and then you just sort of drench it in butter and some salt, and voila, chef's kiss, mwah, as they say. It is so delicious, and it's the only two ways. So now I will only eat cabbage two ways. So thank you guys so much for being here, hanging out with me today. We had a lot done. I'm super excited. Here's the final result of the refrigerator. Look, you use what you got and don't stress about all the things. You can see I use all kinds of different shaped and sizes containers. They're not all matchy-matchy, and that works for us. So Share with me in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Is this something that you guys do? If not, I'd like to hear about that too and why. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, my friends, I will see you very, very soon.